Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today with a brighter than usual project, and it's this little booklet. I absolutely love it. It's so cute and so compact, ideal for a happy mail, making a journal insert, making a one-off little brag book to put photos in, and of course you can make it out of any paper you want. I've just used this bright stuff because it's a really boring, dull day here today, and I thought let's have something bright. So here we go. I've tied this baker's twine around it. I've put loads on, more than needed really, because yeah, I've got a little bit of it, you see. Yeah, baker's twine city. So take that off. I've not even done anything up front. Go to town decorating this. I just want to show you the basic little book. Right, so you open it up, and inside there we've got a pocket with a tag, a journal card or photograph, whatever you want to put in it. Another one there. The whole thing, by the way, measures 6 by 4 inches. And then you oh no, don't miss this bit out. At the top there we have this tag. Yeah, I've just used other papers from this collection. I've used a tab at the top, punched a little circle out, and I just thought that looked cute. It just needed something to dangle up front, and isn't he adorable? I'm going to call him a polar bear. Is a panda. Yeah, panda. Oh, it doesn't go in there, does it, woman? Come on. You know what you made? Show it. Stop altering it. Then that turns over again, and in back we've got more pockets. One there, and this side we've got 2 this time. I just did something a little bit different. You can do whatever you prefer. I got inspiration from this from Liz at the Paper Project and Michelle at Strawberryz. I will be listing them both below because they're both using the same basic premise. They've both done completely different things. Right, so I'm going to use the same paper because I want to. I like this paper. It's best done with non-directional paper. Right, first thing we need to do is, I've got one battered, it's not battered, it's just not perfect corner. I don't want it to end up being up front. We'll see. Right, so score at 6 inches in one direction. Turn it, because it's non-directional, this, it really don't matter. Score at 4 and 8. If you want to know what the paper was, it's called Let's Celebrate by First Edition. It is a good few years old. It's back from my card making days. Right, then you need to cut, that's the 6-inch one. Can you see these? I might blind you showing you all that white. Yeah, cut from there up to there. And I'm going to turn it over to cut because I find it easier to look at the side with the valley when I'm cutting. I just do. So only going to cut up to that first score line. Yeah. Might have cut that a bit wonky, but I'll also show you how to sort that out. And then turn it around and do exactly the same at the other side. Just up to that first score line. Yeah, it was light when I made the other one. It's gone dark now. Right, then, unusually, fold it in like so. So the pattern is on the inside. Yeah, I cut that so bad. That's really bad, woman. That weren't good cutting at all. So all I'm going to need to do is just trim that up. There you go. It'll be right. It'll be right. Tell you, I'm not really good at cutting straight lines unless I've got a definitive line to follow. Right, next thing, have it like this. That's the opening at the top, and you want to fold that in over there. I'm just going to use the top of my scoreboard to help me get that straight. Bring it down so you can see. I don't want to bring it down so far you get glare off my ring light. And then fold that one in on top of it. There we go. And guess what? The dodgiest corner has ended up at front. I could not have planned that, could I? Then turn it over. And you want to fold that one in again. And then fold that one over. So, oh, I can hook, can I? Yeah, I can have that as the back. Yeah, Yeah, right, here, if you want to do the one I showed you, you've got to be very careful about where you do your cutting now. Haha. So, that's going to be the front of it. We want to cut that corner off. So I'm just going to mark, we know that's 6 inches high. Well, I know, and I'm telling you now. Mark at 3. And I'm just going to draw a line from that crease to that mark, which is easier said than done in this light daylight bulb my bum. And then I'm going to cut it off. See, I can cut much straighter when I've got a line to follow. And you can mark this in pencil because you're not going to see it, because that will then fold over to make that pocket. Then we're going to save that to make pocket on back. Or you could put it there. If we're to put it there, it makes the pocket like that. All I did is I used that on the back page and the other one on the front page. Can you see the difference? It's just the angle on my pocket matches that angle. It pleased my eye a little bit better, shall we say. So save that. Right, then we're going to do the same on back. So I want to leave that one full this time, and I want to cut that corner off. So again, I'm going to mark that at 3 inches, and then I'm going to draw a line with my ruler from my mark up to the crease, then cut it off. That line weren't so perfect that time, so I've just, yeah, I have. Right, what are we doing now, woman? Have I done that right? Yeah. I'm just wondering if I've cut the right one off, because I'm going to show you in a minute what happens if you cut the wrong one off. Right, the bit that I cut off the front page is going in back page. This is the bit I cut off back page. I'm going to turn it over and put it there on front page. And so I don't forget what I'm doing, I'm going to glue this down straight away. Straight away. Because the easiest person for me to confuse is myself. So that goes on there and makes our little triangle pocket. How cute is that? Now on this one, I've just glued along the bottom and left that slightly open, just because I could. So I'm going to put a line of glue along that bottom and do that. There we go. Right, we'll let that glue while we turn that over. And can you see this time we've got it there, that pocket, and we're going to use the bit we cut off the front to stick there. And again, stick it down straight away before you lose it. You know what you like. So I hope you're enjoying the bright colours. I don't often use really bright colours, do I? Everyone else is doing Christmas and grunge, and I'm like, let's have something really bright in your face. So, it don't matter what paper you use really, does it? It's the principle. So that's on there. Right, before I go chopping that up, I'm going to make that pocket for the top. You know, this one with the tag. We're going to do that by putting a line of glue down there and down there. And also, is that the back? Turn it, there you go. Also, before doing that, I'm going to put a little thumb notch in there. So, that's that. There we go. Is it in the middle? I don't think so. Is it going to end world? Not really. So that's that. So, yes. Put a line of glue down there and down there. Excuse me. So let's see how straight I can get this glue line. Whee. Whee. Oh, not three bad, not three bad. I can see why Melina uses score tape. So yeah, if you want to use thin score tape wherever I've used glue, go ahead and do it, it will work. You use what you use to stick. Obviously, I always keep telling you what I'm using and why I like it and why I don't. I think it can sometimes save you a couple of quid, but then again, everyone else has different opinions. And something that, don't forget, different glues act differently in different temperatures. Right, so that's stuck. That's the front page done. Now I'm going to do that same little extra pocket, this one that we had on back, because I like it. So I'm going to get my trimmer out. I'm out now. Just use your... I don't know what trimmer's on the desk now, really. I'm just going to use my pencil. So I'm going to mark... What did I do? I think I did it 2 3/4 inches last time. This time I'm going to do it 2 1/2. 2 1/2. 2 1/4. We know that's 4 inches wide. Now I want to do it less than 2, don't I? Do it one hand. Do it 1 3/4, woman. Obvious thing would have been to measure it, wouldn't it? And then I'm just going to draw a line up. I'm going to use the lines on my ruler to help me decide if it's straight. It looks about straight. Wow, that would just... Yeah. I'm going to cut up that line again. I think that was like a bit wonky, but I think that's exactly the same size as the last one. So I can't fault my logic because I come to the same conclusion twice. There you go. Like I say, you can do all sorts of different pockets. If you're not just sticking to your one piece of 12 by 12 either, bring in other bits and pieces and scraps. Use those. I think I probably will on these before they end up at the final destinations. Right. Because I did that bottom bit wonky, I'm just going to have to... Yeah, there you go. I quite like it. And then I'm just going to put some glue along this bottom line here. And then that's it, we're done. The only thing now left to do is to cut the tags. Now, we know that's exactly the same as the one I've already made, so I'm going to bring the one I've already made back in to show you how I decide how big to make my tags. I use this method sometimes. I used to be organised and I had a whole range of little bits of brown card in the right size. So what I do is, because this might be really posh paper, you might not want to waste it, you might not want to miscut it. I will come in with my little bits of brown card and I'll pop them in and I'll think, no, I need one a bit narrower. So that's 3 1/2 wide. So let's try one. Oh, why have I got two the same size? Let's try that one. That's 3 and... no, that don't fit. So just keep going till you find one. I've lost the one that fit there. I don't know where it's gone. Is there it? Yeah, 5 by 3. That's it. I think that size looks good, so I'll cut my posh paper to 5 by 3. Yeah. Same with making my tag. I'm just going to show you how to make the tag, but we'll make a tag. Get some of your bits of paper. I'm going to do the tag out of the pink Dalmatians this time. Right, my paper is 6 inches high already because I cut it in half. So then when I'm deciding how wide something needs to be, as you can see, I've got 3 here. I tried one cut 6 by 3 3/4 because I knew that was 4 inch wide, far too wide. Then I cut one down to 6 by 3 1/2, bit tight. So I cut another one at 6 by 3 1/4, tried that, and it fit perfectly. Yeah. So I went ahead then and cut that out of my design paper. Ooh, sorry about the crafter lunch. So we know it's 6 high, which is what we want from this tag. So then cut this to 3 1/4. Then I use my little chopped off piece of plastic card to do the tag tops. Yeah, the card's got a corner cut off, so I'm going to line that up. Get your scissors back, woman. And I've just cut that off. Then I turn over to the back of the tag, do exactly the same thing. That ensures you get even angles at each side and it looks good. I've used a different size to the last tag, but that does not matter. Then I've grabbed another piece of the paper, because it is a big chompy pad, this. There's a lot of it, shall we say. Which one shall I use? Which one shall I use? I think we'll have... I want to try and get the balloons sticking out the top. Or do I want... No, I'll have that. Then there's a contrasting colour, isn't there? So, get my score tool. I'm going to score that at 1 inch. And fold it over. This is how I cut bits to go in my tab punch. I just follow that edge then. You can put any tab you want on top. I'm just using this one. Do you know, if you crease this first, it does actually work a lot better in your tab punch. See that trouble I were having? All gone now. I want me... Oh, that looks nice with present top at top. Can you see? Bow on present. So, cut that out. I'm going to cut another one, just in case something goes wrong with the first one. Because, you know, those things happen. Right, so I want that one with bow. Bring my tag back in. Whee. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to cut all those individual bits of card down. Showed you how I do it now. You might be putting something completely different in. You might be filling yours with ready-made items. You might not want to do that. Then I've just come in with my little eyelets. Get your crocodile. Wow, I put it away. It went on desk. It actually put away where it's supposed to do. I've done that automatically. Muscle memory, putting things away. That's really weird. So I've just punched a little hole there. I then got some more of the paper. We did a dog last time. Shall we do a polar bear this time? Not even a polar bear. A panda. I think that panda might fit. I know it might be a little bit wasteful, but I could always cut the edge of the panda off the right size for a tag first, couldn't I? Yeah. So I want to try and get that panda in my circle. Oh, he's going to fit good. We're going to miss a little bit of his feet and his presents off, but we can live with that. Should we just have... We could have his balloons and his face. Do I like that? But no, I like the whole panda. Yeah, that looks much better. Chomp your panda out. Decide what's the top-ish. I'm going to put another hole in. I've put it just to the side, so it'll hang a bit wonky, because I didn't want to punch a hole through his hat. I'm so considerate to pandas. Yeah. I'm sure they have much worse things to worry about, the pandas, being an endangered species, than having someone punch a hole through their hat. And put my little one in there. I don't know my own strength today with them eyelets. They normally go fine, but I've really chomped them. And I'm going to grab some of my twine, thread it through that one. Again, these are all optional things. You now know how to make the little booklet. Ooh, I didn't get all my twine through. That's the trouble with that baker's twine stuff, isn't it? But I'm going to have to cut some off when I've tied it. Chomp. mean, you could go to town, put charms on this or anything. I don't happen to have any that match. I don't have any appropriate ones. They're all birds and bees and butterflies. I don't have dogs and pandas. So that's that. This went messy, didn't it? Right, so let's try the dog in this one instead. Oh, the other one should be dry now. Let's get that one back. Craft a lunch. There's a chance I've lost it. No, I haven't lost it. I just forgot where I've put it. There you go. You never lose things, but you can forget where you've put them. So that's him. So now he's got a panda up front. And then just take your twine and wrap it round. Now, before I go, happy accident. I had a happy accident when I was making the first one. I didn't get what I intended, but this could be a whole different project. Right, you see the corners that we're supposed to cut off? Yeah? Can you see what I did? Can you tell what I did yet? Instead of cutting one off from the front and one off from the back, I cut another one off there. But that then gives us this, which I thought, that could be good. We could just pop an extra tag in there. Pop our tag in the top when we've glued it, exactly the same, but instead of this being an opener, we get that at the front, yeah? And then we can just pop any old tag in there. So I think I might do a variation on this in another video. What do you reckon? Yeah, that could be a plan. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I know it's not my usual colours, my usual style, but this can be adapted to any 12x12 paper, yeah? Any you fancy. So I really hope you enjoyed that, and I'm going to pop off and I will see you next time. So thank you for watching. Bye.